Hello, Jo here. I'm talking to you today about heart rate variability because that's something that's been exciting me at the moment in terms of my own health, but also for the health of my clients. And I thought I'd just explain a bit about that. So, heart rate variability is the measurement in the beat to beat interval of your heart. So, you might think that it would be really good to have exactly the same space between each heartbeat, but apparently not. In a healthy heart, it's not. There's some irregularity to that. Not too much irregularity, obviously, because that's we're going to be overworking the heart, and not too much under regularity. And actually, as you age naturally, you will get less variability in the beat to beat interval. But for whatever age you are and whatever gender you are, there is kind of a sort of baseline on what would be a healthy level of heart rate variability. And if we think of this in terms of like the entire function of the body being to keep us in a stable position, so self-regulated, and that our resilience, our ability to cope with stress, is really determined by our body's ability to keep us within a zone of tolerance, so where we're able to function within a sort of acceptable level of stress or lack of stress. So a sort of the zone of arousal, it's also called. And heart rate variability reflects the body's ability to do that. And it reflects the body's ability, particularly in terms of our nervous systems, to balance between sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic is sort of fight, flight and drive state, where you would be needing things like adrenaline and cortisol if you needed to, flee from danger or fight, but also in your general everyday life, when you're in your drive state, when you're working or doing the school run or whatever, versus parasympathetic, which is rest, digest and recover, where there's different neurotransmitters going around your body, and that's a much sort of calmer place to be. So there's nothing unhealthy about either of those things. We need both of those all of the time. But heart rate variability is an indicator of how well the body is managing to keep us in a balanced state. So you can measure this for yourself if you have a heart rate like a chest monitor, and then you can get an app. I use an app called Elite. It won't work off a Fitbit, which just gives you your heart rate. A Fitbit won't measure variability effectively enough. So you need to get hold of a chest monitor that you can Bluetooth with your app. And then, like me, you just do a baseline reading each morning and get some state of where you are, and then you can set about improving your heart rate variability, which you can do through meditation and yoga. So it's quite interesting to wear it while you meditate or during yoga and just see how that affects your heart rate variability. But a really simple thing that everybody can do is just slow down your breathing. So the optimal breathing rate for heart rate variability is 5 breaths a minute, which is considerably slower than our normal breathing rate. So 5 breaths a minute would mean each breath, both the in and the out breath, so a full breath is an inhale and an exhale, lasting 12 seconds. So you can try that for yourself, breathing in for a count of 6 seconds, breathing out for a count of 6 seconds, or if you really want to get more parasympathetic nervous state going on, so more calming down, shorten the in-breath, make it deeper, but shorten it to, say, 4 or 5 seconds, and then do a lengthened exhale. You might do a 7-second exhale, because we know that when we lengthen the exhale, we're getting more into parasympathetic nervous state, body slowing down, mind slowing down. So that's just a simple practice you can do for yourself. If you Google up heart rate variability, and I'll share more information on my page and in my mindfulness group, and I will talk about it more if you're coming to yoga. We'll be doing that breathing practice, and certainly on 8-week mindfulness courses, and probably have some people wearing the monitor as well on the courses, so we can all have a look. So that's heart rate variability. I hope that was interesting. Get in touch with me if you want to know any more about it, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.